Hello, and welcome to the 5 at 10 show, the always uber popular, always entertaining 5 at 10 show. Listen, it's Corgi Mania in the chat. I'm your host, Jamal. Shout out to Brittany Trevor for the fantastic hosting job she did last week and that incredible peach bar she made. Delicious. Now, this week, this gentleman has been waiting to come back for a while, and we have him today. So please welcome Senior Data Analyst Kyle Adair to the show. Kyle, welcome back, my friend.
Hey, thank you, Jamal. It's a pleasure to be behind the desk again. I had so much fun last time that I couldn't pass up the invitation to come back. Plus, I needed some high thrive points.
Is that all that I'm becoming, is the high thrive guy?
Some would say yes.
Oh. Well, in that case, here's 10,000 high thrive points.
First prize
one more
of the day,
time.
we got that first prize of the day.
Courtesy
Right now,
of
first prize of the day is a
Now,
$100
are you
Pokemon
just
Center
collecting
gift
in
card.
40
You got
No,
prize
but
for you.
I do collect
The
records.
Poncho Pikachu goes for some serious moolah. You might be
I
lucky
actually
enough
brought
to
a
find
few
one in the pack.
today.
Oh, okay. What does that say? Now playing.
Yeah. So we got John Coltrane, A Love Supreme.
Oh.
It's one of his best albums.
Now, how many? Oh.
Yeah, we got the music playing. It's pretty
I
cool.
feel like I'm at a nice little lounge.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like a fireplace. Okay, there we go. It just picked up.
Yeah.
How did you get into collecting, Kyle?
So I started in college. One of my buddies started collecting records, and we would just spend a few nights listening to records. And there was a record store maybe like a block off of where I went to school. So we used to just go every other week or so and buy a few records and just kind of share our records. And ever since then, I've just been collecting.
How many do you have?
Right now, I probably have about 700 records, and most of it's jazz. But as you'll see, I got a
you have
multitude
more?
of genres. Yeah. I brought a few different records today from different genres.
Oh wow, look at that.
This one's hip hop, MF Doom, Operation Doomsday. Yeah.
Okay, I like this. Yeah. Little MF Doom. Nice.
Yeah.
Is this mint? Is this
No,
mint?
not at all. This one's toast.
No, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Nice. All right. What?
But yeah, you know what? Listen, I say you're more than just the high thrive points guy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Really, you think so? You
Yeah.
think it'd be more than just that?
Oh yeah, no, you're the send us your playlist guy, and you couldn't even dance if the spirit of Michael Jackson, Lisa from Blackpink, Jabberwockies, Usher, and Cloud flowed through his veins.
Kyle, a whole dance crew? Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Heather, for that. I guess I am the send in your playlist guy for sending in that playlist. Listen, if you want to send in your playlist and be the DJ for the show, email us at 5at10@slaycount.com to get the show jumping.
Yeah, let's jumpstart the Kahoot trivia by getting you the Kahoot pin, which is 606223. And this trivia game is all about some famous collector's items.
Now, I hear from a source there's a signed Steph Curry rookie card up for auction, okay? The price is a whopping $4 whole big bucks. Slightly chewed on, not brand new at all. Just pass on that one. Nobody wants that one anyway.
But what is brand new is our newest addition to the Marcom team.
That is correct. Please welcome Callie Wong to the team. Callie will be a production assistant helping out with this very 5 at 10 show. Nice.
Yeah, so if you see Callie around the office, make sure you say hello and give her a warm welcome.
And you know what else? We have a huge announcement coming straight from the data analyst department. Please give a round of applause to Paul Cruz and, Paul Cruz and Sandia DeTall, who have each been promoted to Assistant Vice President of Data Analysis. I'm gonna do that one again. Boom, there we go. Their collaborative spirit and commitment to professional growth and the ability to inspire others make them perfectly suited to take on this new challenge.
They will be working alongside Candace and Jane to advance the DA department's operations. We know that Paul and Sonia are going to thrive in their new roles as AVPs, congrats, guys.
Yes, big congrats. Fantastic news. Now, moving on, I'm curious to see what our Slayers have chosen as their backgrounds. So let's take a gander, shall we? Let's see what we got here.
Wow. Some really great backgrounds as always, but I had this
I see some Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
There's some money. What is that, a McRib? Paul has a Why does he have a McRib
Is that
there?
a bookcase?
Rabbits, okay. All right. Yeah, a passport. Okay, collecting stamps. All right.
Makes sense.
Man.
Yeah, really some great backgrounds as always, but I had this cool idea for a background for this week. I was going to lay out my collection and, camouflage myself behind all my records.
Wow. That actually sounds like it would have been super awesome and very tough for our judges to spot you. It almost kind of would have been like, where's Waldo? That's hilarious. But our Slayers, you don't need to search for the poll question. Why? Because it is right here, which is, which collector's item would you rather own? A signed Michael Jordan jersey? That seems pretty cool.
A signed Lionel Messi jersey?
Ooh, maybe the uber popular signed Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce duet album. That artwork looks amazing.
Or a signed Sabrina Carpenter album.
Or, if none of those, write in the chat and let us know which one you would like to have. Let's actually check the... Put your answers in the chat. We want to see what you guys want to collect. A CR7 signed jersey. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice. Okay. Signed Black Lotus. Anyone from Spencer? Okay. Very nice. Well, in other news, we've been telling you all month long about Slayer Awareness Month. It's a campaign aimed at helping you get the tools you need to confidently explain what we do at the SLA and why it's important. That's why the editorial working group made a special baseball-themed video to break it down for us. And stay tuned, because after that, we'll be joined by 3 members of the group, Brittany Delaney, Spencer Wetzel, and Hector Solis, to field your questions about this initiative. Tristan, roll that clip.
Well, folks, it's the biggest matchup of the season. The SLA versus the Crypto Bros. It's the bottom of the 9th and the bases are loaded. SLA is at bat, and with everything on the line, the Crypto Bros are busting out all their classic tricks. Chaotic pitches, conversational curveballs, and endless questions designed to knock their opponents off their games. But the SLA has a secret weapon. Up next at bat is Hector Solis. Let's see how he does.
Hey, my man, I have never heard of the surplus line insurance. What is it?
Surplus lines insurance?
Yeah.
It's insurance for risks that the standard insurance companies can't cover, like cybersecurity, autonomous vehicles, high-risk construction projects. Surplus lines insurance offers businesses coverage options when the standard market can't.
How's Hector so prepared?
Oh, didn't you hear? He's using the new SLA messaging guide.
Oh.
It's like a playbook for navigating conversations about who we are, what we do, and why it matters.
Ah.
So what do you do?
We keep the market running by reviewing surplus lines policies, fixing broker filings, and turning that policy data into insights.
Sounds intense.
Well, just keeping the market running smoothly.
Whatever. It's going to take a big swing to get you home.
That's the plan.
All right, so how is surplus lines different than the standard insurance?
Well, surplus lines insurance companies aren't bound by California's rate and form filing rules, so they have more flexibility in pricing and coverage. This allows them to take on risks that the standard market can't, like unusual or high exposure situations.
Bet you don't know this one. What does the SLA Operations and Events Department do?
Operation and events, they do all the behind the scenes work. Recruiting, employee support, planning events. If it involves people, processes, or confetti, they're on it.
Where do they get all this information?
All the info is in the messaging guide, aka the playbook. If you didn't already grab a copy, they're available throughout the office, or access the digital version on Paylocity.
Oh.
Looks like you're getting ready to run. This should trip you up. How would you summarize everything that SLA does?
I'm prepared. I work for the Surplus Line Association of California. We're an advisory organization that oversees California's surplus line insurance market. Think of it as a safety valve for businesses with unusual or high-risk needs. We don't sell insurance, but we work with the brokers who do. We review their policies, guide them on compliance, and monitor the insurers that are writing this business. At the end of the day, we're here to protect California's surplus line market so that the people who depend on it can operate with confidence.
It's a home run. What are you doing?
And it's a grand slam! The Crypto Bros never stood a chance. The SLA knocked it out of the park, not just with the swing, but with the message. Clear, confident, straight down the middle. That's how you communicate when everyone's playing from the same guide.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hector Solis.
I'm Spencer Wetzel.
And I'm Brittany Delaney, and we're here from the editorial working group to answer any questions you all might have about our new SLA messaging guide.
First thing we want to do is show you where you can find all this information. Of course, we have our physical copies here in the office. We'll also be handing out copies to everyone at the Milestone Luncheon next week. So if you're attending, make sure to grab one for yourself. If you can't swing by, you can find them online in Paylocity.
If you're using your desktop to log into Paylocity, go to the self-service portal and under Company, select SLA Messaging Guide. If you're using the app, under the menu, select Company Links and scroll to the SLA Messaging Guide. Once you find that guide, give us a thumbs up in the chat.
Are we seeing any thumbs up? Let's see. All right, we're seeing a couple thumbs up. Thank you, guys. So one of the things we wanted to highlight is the FAQs. Much of the content of our guide has to do with who we are and what we do. But these FAQs can help you navigate more conceptual questions. Things like, is the SLA unregulated?
Well, no, the surplus lines market is well regulated. While some may have this misconception, the surplus lines market is regulated and subject to state-specific surplus lines laws and regulations within the overall regulatory framework.
Great.
Yeah. Now, you may also get a question like, do you work for the government?
We're a private organization appointed by the California Department of Insurance as an advisory body. That means we work closely with the state, but we're not a government agency.
Interesting.
And finally, one I'm sure you've all heard. So, do you guys sell insurance?
No, we don't sell or provide insurance. We're a membership organization that works with brokers and regulators to help keep the surplus line insurance market in California running smoothly. These are FAQs we have identified as common, but now we want to hear from you. In the chat, share some questions about the messaging guide here so we can answer them for you. So go ahead, we'll give you some time. Go ahead and drop those in the chat.
All right. Any questions?
Yeah, let's see what you guys got.
Got a lot of thumbs up. Love to see it.
Well, someone asked me earlier, like, when would I use this guide? And I'd say really all the time, anytime. I mean, whenever you're stumbling and explaining what you do, whether you're talking to a family member or we have a lot of team members attending these WSIA events, a lot of these industry events.
Yeah.
When you're talking to the public, it might be helpful to pull it up, make sure we're being consistent with how we express what we do.
Yeah, and it's important to remember when you're using this guide, this isn't supposed to be a hard and fast script. You don't have to memorize it word for word. This is really supposed to be more of a roadmap or a guide that you can use to shape your responses. So use natural language when you're reciting these responses and really make it your own.
Yeah, and also remember this guide is available to you anywhere. So as long as you have Paylocity on your phone, you can pull it up. If you're in the middle of a conversation at a conference, maybe someone asks about a department that you do not work in, that will be one of the resources you can use that will help you through that conversation.
Yeah, so I see a question from Paul here. We've got, what does surplus line mean? That's a good question. So there's, the admitted market and the non-admitted market. Surplus line, I'm not entirely sure what the exact origin of surplus line means, but, we're talking about lines of insurance. These are lines that go beyond what we would consider to be normal, and that's why we are in that non-admitted market, that sort of specialized insurance.
So thank you, Denitra. We got a question from you. When answering phone calls, would this guide be helpful for receiving calls from consumers? So you want to be very careful with the information that you're giving to a consumer. More so, it would be for our members, and maybe we want to educate our consumers and let them know what we are and who we are. There are some FAQ questions, like the one we mentioned before, where we talked about that we were an advisory organization. That'll be a question that you can definitely use when speaking with a consumer.
Debbie, to answer your question, do we have competitors? There is no competition. We are the greatest surplus line association in California.
Heather asked, how do we get a physical copy? Heather, I know you're in the office today, so definitely you can get a copy in the office if you're ever around. Like I said earlier, at the Milestone Luncheon next week, we'll have a bunch of them available there for anyone who wants a copy. So yeah, feel free to grab one.
And looks like we have a question from Glenn. Can you go scroll? Are the videos available to show other people? That is a very good question. I think it's our videos are very educational. Maybe you have it downloaded on your phone and you're talking to someone or family or friends, and you want to let them know what we do, but you want to do it in a conversational manner or a joking manner. Yeah, definitely show, especially the video we just showed.
Yeah.
With most of the EWG that was on that video, you can point out who works for what, let them listen to what our departments do.
I know for sure the HR is going to be using it for onboarding. So any new hires will be shown the video just as a quick little summary about what we do. And the playbook will be shared with them as well.
Yeah, and I think it'd even be helpful when you go on broker visits. Maybe show them their true side of SLA,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mitchell asks, are you considered a stamping office? I think the SLA of California is kind of interesting in that, yes, we are a stamping office, and that is, primarily our function. However, as an advisory organization, we're so much more than just a stamping office, right? We are here to guide brokers in the right direction so that really our goal is, we talk about our caribous, 100% compliance. The more that we can educate our brokers, the less we're going to be engaging with that stamping office side, and the more we're going to be engaging with that customer relations side, which is really what we're trying to build out here.
We have a question from Irene. How does the SLA interact with the California Department of Insurance? So the SLA, again, we are an advisory organization to the California Department of Insurance. So we're more of a supportive role. I know we have been collaborating a lot recently, especially with our SL2 upgrades, and shout out to our new launch, soft launch going out today for the web form. So it's more of a collaboration, a supportive role that we play.
I see Alice, though, asked, how often will you be updating the playbook? We don't have plans on updating it. Like we said, we want the message to be consistent, so we don't want to make too many changes often. But as the company is growing, we might gain new departments, new specialties, and we might want to add those on there too as well. But for now, there's no plans on updating frequently.
Yeah, and a good thing with our chat today is, we wanted to hear from you. So a lot of the recommendations that you give us and the questions that you're asking us today, maybe that could help us formulate some new ideas for maybe another phase of our messaging guidebook. But for right now, we really want people to acclimate themselves with the playbook we have delivered to you so far.
Yeah, and Nils, that's a great question. So Nils asks, do we have a place to find the contact information for each department if we're asked questions that might not be our department's area of expertise? That is a really good question. So the first thing I'd recommend, we do have summaries of each department in this guide. So if you go through and you read that, you should be able to answer basic questions about any department. However, if you're looking for more information, I think it would be a really good idea for us to add this to the guide and make it more accessible to you guys. So we'll definitely look into that, Nils. Thanks for that idea.
And we got one last question that we kind of want to go over. It comes from Glenn. Who needed the most takes during the filming of the video? Good question.
It was all one take, Glenn. One take.
We're experts.
I definitely took a few takes. We were out there for a while, so at the end of the day, I showed up sunburned. So hopefully it didn't show up in the video.
Yeah, and they did it in the heat. So congrats to EWG.
All right.
Yes, you can get it autographed.
Tyler, I got you. All right.
Okay, so before we hand you back off to Jamal and Kyle, We want to say thanks for joining, thanks for the questions, thanks for the interaction and engaging with us.
Moving forward, we encourage you to read over the guide and use it as a tool in and out of work. And while it's everyone's responsibility to familiarize themselves with the messaging, we do encourage managers and leadership to reinforce these ideas during team meetings or other company activities.
As you put it into practice, we'd love to hear your Slayer moments. Tell us how you've used the guide. Has anyone asked you one of the frequently asked questions? Did a family member ask you what you do? Check the chat now for a form link and submit your stories for a chance to earn some high Thrive points. Winners will be announced at our upcoming milestone luncheon. We look forward to hearing from you, and that wraps things up for us. But before we go, Jamal, what can our Slayers win today?
First prize of the day, what we got? We got that first prize of the day. Put it right now, the first prize of the day. First prize of the day is a $100 Pokemon Center gift card. If you got then this is the prize for you. T-Dog says the Poncho Pikachu goes for some serious moolah. You might be lucky enough to find one in a pack thanks to this $100 Pokemon Center gift card. Today, what we got for the number prize? Second prize, a $100 IKEA gift card. Maybe you already have a nice collection of DVDs or some spooky mannequin heads, and one is named Hugo, and you want to display them all for the world to see. Now you can, thanks to this $100 IKEA gift card. Third prize of the day, final prize, $100 eBay gift card. Have you had your eye on that limited edition Bob Ross Chia Pet or the Joe Exotic Tiger King wig? Well, I've been monitoring a Randy Jackson signed samurai sword for years now. Oh, maybe we can share it thanks to this $100 eBay gift card. Going once, 3 prizes sure to boost your collections. Going twice, so let's head back to the studio to crown a winner. So, to the man with the exceptional beard.
Man, great stuff. Thank you, Brittany, Spencer, and Hector for fielding those questions. What about Hector? Looking like Barry Bonds with that swing? You know, I thought for a minute he was going to point to center field and call his shot like the Babe.
Well, how could Team SLA lose with an all-star talent they had? Great job to everyone. That was literally a grand slam effort.
You know, I have it on a good authority from a source that it was 103 degrees out there.
Who is this source?
It was me. It was hot as hell out there, but well worth it.
Well, this will be worth it as well. And getting you to the Kahoot pin one more time before the game begins. So type in 606223 because in a few minutes the lobby will be locked off. But first, let's get to some announcements.
This Friday, come shoot some hoops with your fellow Slayers at the Ultimate Field House in Walnut Creek. The event is from 6 to 8 p.m. If you want to participate or if you just want to cheer your fellow Slayers on, reach out to Eric for more information.
It's that time of the year to celebrate more than a dozen Slayers at our annual Milestone Luncheon. It's happening next Friday, September 19th at the Claremont Hotel in Berkeley. We have quite a few people celebrating 5, 10, 15, and 25 years of service to the SLA. The events and operations team is sending out an email with more details after the show, including a personalized QR code to check you in at the event.
IICF Volunteer Week is around the corner, and we have so many chances for you to give back to the community while hanging out with your fellow Slayers. So, initially, Debbie sent out an email with 5 separate events in October at the Alameda Food Bank and Fertile Groundworks. Thanks to our dedicated Slayers, all the slots filled up in less than 24 hours. Great job. To give more people a chance to participate, Debbie is adding 4 additional shifts at the food bank. So keep an eye out on those new dates and time slots. If you signed up already and you would like to change slots, do not remove yourself from your original shift. Instead, reach out to Debbie with your preferred slot. Remember, high Thrive points will be awarded to folks who show up at one of these events. Spots go quickly, so be sure to get in touch with Debbie ASAP if you're interested in participating. And this just in. The SLA is #1 when it comes to organizations partnering with IICF. Our organization has pledged 195 hours from over 105 volunteers. Amazing stuff. Behind us are Chubb, followed by WCIRB, the Hartford, and Lockton. Congratulations, Slayers. Well done.
Awesome. And we have a new employee-led cohort to announce. It's called Build and Beyond, and it's a creative, hands-on cohort full of fun, teamwork, and imagination. Dive into design challenges, themed builds, art-inspired creations, and even giant Jenga.
Whoa.
Reach out to Tiffany Dang
T-Dog
or Josh Martinez if you are interested in joining.
Man,
With all the announcements out of the way, I'm ready. Jamal can't contain his excitement or his readiness. I know you Slayers are ready, so now it's time to lock that lobby.
Now it's time to give out our first prize of the day, our sign-in winner. And today's number is 9 because Audrey's Hepburn script, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and various items sold for $9 million. That's amazing. And looks like our winner is Brittany Ferriggs. Congratulations. Let's see who we have in the chat here today. Let's see, we have Nikhil. Jay's for, I believe that's for Chris. I do like some good Jordan, so I like that one. Stefano, Isabel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Moto. Nice, that's a fun name. And Demetrius there. Okay. Looks like we got a good turnout here.
Yeah, a lot of Slayers playing today. That's always good.
All right. Looks like a lot of people like the vinyl. Actually, Kyle, what is this? Because this is, I don't even see this pop up here.
Yeah, this is what's called prog rock. It's kind of like a hybrid of just like straight ahead rock and like psychedelic stuff. This one's called "In the Court of the Crimson King" by the band King Crimson.
I was gonna ask how you got this picture of me.
Yeah,
but I think that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on.
Yeah. Very nice, man. Question number 1. Oh, here we go. Are you ready for this one? I'm ready for this one. Which U.S. coin is considered the holy grail of American coin collecting?
Is it the 1804 silver dollar, the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, the 1933 double eagle, or the 1794 flowing hair dollar?
Now, the U.S. government ordered all of these coins to be melted down, but few escaped, making them extremely valuable and the subject of FBI recoveries. Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
And the correct answer is the 1933 double eagle. Looks like that stumped a lot of people.
Yeah, stumped me too.
I'm right there with you. Let's check out our leaderboard. Let's see who got that correct. Okay.
All right. Looks like
Steph T.
Yeah.
I assume that's again Stephanie Tombo.
And Anthony's right behind her.
All right. Question number 2.
Which sports card set the record for the highest auction price?
Well, you like football, right?
Yeah.
That's a false start, my friend.
Oh. My bad. I didn't see that.
Well, but now there we
go.
All right. Which sports card set the record for the highest auction price? We good.
All right. Was it the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle, the 2007 Upper Deck Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, the 1914 Babe Ruth rookie, or the 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie?
Ooh.
Now, this card sold for more than $12.9 million 2 weeks ago, beating the previous record of another card on this list by more than $300,000.
And the correct answer, 2007 Upper Deck, Michael Jordan and Kobe. And of course, if you saw the show earlier, Steph Curry, $4, Kobe, 12.9. Beat the Mickey Mantle. Tells you everything you need to know about the Warriors franchise, huh?
All right.
Let's check out our leaderboard there. Okay, Anthony Huang and Alex right behind him. This will be a close game here. Scores are pretty even. Let's check out question number 3. What is the most expensive video game ever sold at auction?
Was it a Super Mario 64 sealed copy? The Legend of Zelda 1987 sealed copy? Super Mario Bros. Sealed copy? Or Sonic the Hedgehog first print?
Now, a pristine sealed copy sold for $1.56 million in 2021. Condition and factory sealed can multiply games value many times over. That's incredible. I actually myself have a 1998 Tycoon roller coaster PC edition.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, sealed.
Yeah, where'd you get that one?
I got it from like a guy I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. I resealed it myself.
Oh, how'd you do that?
At Staples.
Oh, nice.
Looks like a lot of people, that kind of stumped some people, but a lot of people got that one right. Big Super Mario fans. Let's check out the leaderboard here. Okay.
Ooh, looks like Anthony's still in the you know,
Anthony's
still leading the pack there. Alex is right behind him, though.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the wire. Let's get question number 4. Which Pokemon card is the rarest and most valuable? Ooh.
Is it a Charizard First Edition Holo? Pikachu Illustrator? Big Man Blastoise Prototype? Or the Mewtwo Prototype? Now, only 39 of these cards were ever produced. In 2022, one sold for $5.3 million to YouTuber Logan Paul.
I just want to shout out, I love that gift choice there.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Just throw in the Pokeballs. Can't go wrong with that. And the correct answer is the Pikachu Illustrator. I have it on good authority from a source. T-Dog. She has 15 of those.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how she got them, but fantastic for her. Yeah, Tiffany, why are you working if you have 15 of those here? And why are you hounding me about your money if you have that? Let's check out the leaderboard. Okay, Anthony knows his collector's items.
Oh, yeah.
He might be a super collector.
He probably is.
But can he hold on and take the final question to the finish line? Let's find out here. What does Kyle collect?
Is it vinyl records, baseball cards, novelty socks, or salt and pepper shakers?
Novelty socks. That kind of would go good with my collection. I have a decent, I guess, shoe collection.
Nice.
Just like 2 pairs.
Yeah, what's your favorite pair?
Whichever ones I put on my feet that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Solid choice.
You know, I have some good sandals that I like to wear too. So
nice.
I hope everybody got that one correct. 3 people, come on. What are we doing? Vinyl records was the correct answer. And now, for our final leaderboard, we shall go. Sitting in 3rd place, almost so close, Benjamin N. Good to you.
Coming in 2nd place, who missed it by that much, it's Alex. Way to go.
But sitting atop the podium, the highest bidder is Anthony Huang. Congratulations to you. Nice.
Now that you've won, don't forget to claim your prize by emailing 5at10@slackhell.com. Don't wait around.
No, don't do that. Because we've been making our judges wait around the whole show. And hopefully they weren't collecting Z's while waiting for us. So without further ado, let's reveal our secret judges. Look who it is. It's Sandia and Brittany. Welcome to the show, you two. Now, Brittany, if I'm not mistaken, this is your live debut, correct?
It is. Thank you guys for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Doing wonderful.
And Sandia, congratulations are in order because you have been promoted to Assistant Vice President of Data Analysis. That is fantastic. Can you describe the moment when you found out that you got the position?
It was surreal. I was, I think, speechless for a bit, but as it hit me, I was really excited for the new role.
Nice. Are you nervous, excited? What are you looking forward to?
I'm excited, mostly, a little bit nervous, but I'm looking forward to growing and getting new challenges as well as contributing to the team as well as DA.
Nice. Well, it's a pleasure to have you on. I'm sure it's going to be tough to get in contact with you now to come on the show. You probably have like an assistant, so I have to go through.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations again, Sandia. But before we get to the reveal, we want to know, is there anything that either of you collect, or is there anything you would like to collect?
Well, I don't collect anything now, but in the past, I used to be a collector of spoons. So anywhere I would travel, I would, beg to get a spoon, beg for $5 so I can purchase one. I don't know what happened to that collection, but
Okay, I like that. You're gonna have to get back on the spoon.
Yeah, or coins because it's worth more money.
Oh, and Sandia, what about yourself?
I usually collect magnets from the places that I travel to. So basically, my fridge is full of magnets from different places. I traveled as well as gifts from my friends.
Nice. Do you have a favorite magnet?
Not one came to mind right now.
That's all right. Think about it. You can come back on the show and tell me. Nice. Because I would love to hear more about both you guys' collections. But for now, I, Kyle, and the Slayers want to know who the runner-ups and the winner will be.
So our runner-up number 1 is going to be Ivan Dang with the coffee mugs, because who doesn't love coffee? And if you go to all those places, why not pick up a coffee mug?
Nice. Okay. And who's our runner-up number 2?
Our runner-up number 2 is Deborah Richard with all the shoes.
Yeah,
we love shoes.
Love shoes.
That warms my heart. That's a very nice collection. And who is our winner today?
Our winner today is Alice Doe.
Yes,
Hey.
with the passport stamps. Love travel.
Nice. Alice, leave in the chat where you're going to next. Oh. and what is Alice going to go home with today?
She's going home with $100 Amazon gift card.
Hey.
Man, fantastic backgrounds as always. I love seeing the creativity shining through every single week from our Slayers, and I definitely don't envy the tough task that you had today, but you guys knocked it out of the park. Well done, and you're welcome back anytime you want.
Thank you.
Alice says she is going to Vietnam. That's cool. That's so crazy because I was going to, and Alice is paying for it. Wow. Thank you, Alice. Fantastic. Thank you again, Brittany and Sandia. And congratulations, Sandia.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Nice.
We're nearing the end of the show, but we still have more points to give away. I wonder who is taking home the High Thrive Glory this week. This week, we're thanking Irene De Leon for recognizing Catherine Hakens and Amanda Quatch. She gave them kudos for hosting an outstanding meet and greet with a Lasley applicant.
Nice. But Joper thinks you are also a rock star. So, Irene, I'm loading up your High Thrive account with 2,500 High Thrive points. Woo! One more time. Woo! Nice. And because of that, I'm going to do a little...
Oh, wait, hold on a sec, Jamal. We actually have one more winner to announce. Football is kicked off this past weekend, so, that means we have our first football pool winner to announce.
You are correct, my friend. And even though Last Minute isn't here this week, I know, I can't wait either. But let's find out who won the first football poll of the year. And that person was Nice!
Congratulations to Erica Rockmore. Great job. Your knowledge of football or supreme guessing skills has paid off in a big way.
One day I'm going to win one. But for now, Erica, you just won 2,500 High Thrive points. And listen, if you came up short of the goal line this week, have no fear. You still have a chance all season long. Hey, listen, the Raiders won. Shout out to Kathy and Ed. Miracles do happen, people. So be on the lookout for the next football poll from Eric. Well, my friend, this was fun. You were great. Anytime you want to come back, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, thanks, Jamal. I don't have any delicious treats for you like Brittany did last week, but I do have a word of wisdom for you instead.
Just
ciao.
Just one word?
Ciao.
Oh, yeah, chow is delicious too. Yeah. Okay, all right. On that note, thank you to Brittany, Hector, Spencer, our judges, Sandia, Kyle, me. Be great, Slayers, and I'll see you next week.